Carol Vorderman, 61, went to read engineering at Sydney Sussex College, Cambridge in 1978 and, at 17, was one of the youngest women accepted to Cambridge University at the time. The former Countdown host took to Twitter to respond to Cambridge University's comment on her graduation pictures. Carol took to Twitter yesterday in view of her 480,500 followers to comment on her graduation pictures from her time at Cambridge University. She studied engineering and left the university with a third-class degree, something she told The Independent in 1997 was very disappointing. In her graduation pictures, Carol can be seen to be very fresh-faced with freshly permed hair. She captioned the post, "Ha. 1981. Age 20, started Cambridge_uni age 17. Aw. Sick, whose idea was it to have a bad perm just before graduation? Oh yes. Mine." The official account for Cambridge University replied, "Not a bad perm at all, Carol." In shock, Carol replied, "LOL, it's official. My at Cambridge_uni perm wasn't a bad one at all." Many social media users also flocked to the post's comments to compliment the star. Tallhost3 said, "You looked divine then and even more divine now, beautiful." Langlands_Paul added, "The 80s was the wet look I recall. I had one too, so you're not on your own." Nor 1904 commented, "Carol looks more beautiful with age." Carol also took to Instagram today to mark International Women's Day, paying tribute to her first love. The 61-year-old shared several photos of British record-breaking racing motorist, speedboat racer and aviator Mildred Bruce, and explained the importance her influence has had in her life. She penned, "My International Women's Day heroine, Mildred Bruce. Her story has been my inspiration. First woman to fly around the world solo, apart from the oceans, 1931. She had only had a few weeks of flying lessons and she took off. Wild woman." Talking about her first love, she added, "In a tiny way, I've tried to follow her in my 50s, getting various flying licenses. My first love as a young woman was always wanting to fly, but we didn't have chances in the 1960s/70s. Eventually I bought a twin-engine aircraft and called her Mildred after Mildred Bruce. We've had quite a few adventures together. Now I know how much young women need support, and as an ambassador for Prince's Trust the First, know we are there for them today." Carol had recently spent an enviable weekend in the Brecon Beacons, which she called her happy paradise.